I did a lot of other stuff along the way, invented some other games. Y'all might know that, or I don't know if you know this, but in 1976, I invented a game called Whac-a-Mole.
Baby! Yeah, who's the man at Whac-a-Mole? I am, yeah!
And funny story, Bob Cassada and Aaron Fechter meeting for the first time in 38 years. Bob Cassada of Bob's Space Racers. Now, what happened was I actually met his brother today, Tony Cassada. Tony. Glad to meet you, Tony.
Glad to meet you.
My name is Aaron Fechter.
Aaron Fechter?
Fechter. So is Bob your dad?
Bob's my brother.
Your brother?
Right.
Well, this is Bob's brother. Well, I know your dad. I mean your brother.
My brother.
I am the guy who invented the Whac-a-Mole.
What?
And Tony said, really, you invented Whac-a-Mole, huh? Like as if he didn't know.
You invented the Whac-a-Mole?
Yes.
I don't believe you're old enough to invent
Thank you very much. I said, yes, sir, I did. I sure did. And then Bob actually stole it from me. He says, and I told him the whole story. It was actually December of 1976. I sold it to a guy named Denny Denton, and Denny sold it to your brother.
Okay.
In 1977. Oh, by the way, I got to tell you, Tony just about broke my hand with the handshake. He would not let go. He's got a strong handshake, and he's not letting go. And Tony says, well, then why don't you tell your story to Bob himself? I said, I'd love to. Where is he? I haven't seen him. I haven't talked to him. He says, right there. But Bob will never talk to me for some reason.
We can get Bob over here and find out.
Where's Bob?
Bob's right there.
This gentleman right here with the gray hair?
With the gray jacket on. Hey,
no,
Bob.
wait. Bob.
Eddie, we need Bob over here.
That's right, I'll wait.
And we need Mike Lane here also.
I looked at him and said, come on over, Bob, come on over. He didn't want to come over. He finally did come over, and I visit, and then Bob calls me up, and he says, okay, so I bought this game from Denny. I want you to explain to me how it works. Bob?
How you doing?
I'm Aaron Fechter. How are you?
How are you?
Good. Nice to see you again.
I'm shaking your hand.
He's shaking my hand. Congratulations, Bob. I've always admired. I'm so happy that my game, the Whac-a-Mole, ended up in the hands of someone who would take it international.
Thank you.
No, come in. I got to tell you something. You're gonna like this. Okay, I'll tell your brother.
Awkward.
Okay. I'm coming out with a new game. Code name, Revenge of the Whac-a-Mole. But I can't call it the Whac-a-Mole because you guys trademarked my name.
We don't own it anymore.
You don't own it? Who'd you sell to?
You talk to Mike Lane about that.
That's all right. Anyway, and I'm bringing it out next year. See, he's nervous about this. He's been thinking I was going to sue him for 40 years. Actually, 38 years. No way. I started Showbiz Pizza Place.
If you sold it to him, how can he sue you?
He said, well, how could he have stole it from you? You admit that you sold it to a guy and that he sold it to Bob, right? I said, yes, that's right. But, you see, I only sold him the game. I didn't sell him the intellectual property to copy the game. That's what I'm talking about when I say he stole the game. I mean he stole the intellectual property. The name Whac-a-Mole, that was my name. The designs, even the mole itself, you know, the actual physical mole, they copied that. And then I put the name Whac-a-Mole. I actually came up with that name. And I put that on there. But I didn't trademark the name. Now my new game, and see, and I wish Bob and I were friends because we'd have so much fun as competitors. See, he's pulling you away. We need to be friends.
Good.
See you later.
Good talking to you.
Good luck to you, Bob. He wouldn't talk to me. He called his brother and said, come on, get over here. I don't know what their position is, but I know that when I go to their website, they say, we invented the Whac-a-Mole. So I have to kind of tell everybody, guess what, you didn't? He didn't. And next year, I will go to the IAAPA with the Revenge of the Whac-a-Mole. That's right, I have a new game, a new arcade game that is codenamed the Revenge of the Whac-a-Mole, but it actually has a different name. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want Bob Cassada to steal it. I'm just kidding with you, Bob. I know you'd never do that. I hope you got a close-up on that one. If you didn't, close-up, zoom in here. I'm just kidding, Bob. brother was cool. Tony, you're cool. You're cool. I was young. I said, I got a million ideas like that. You can have it. I don't care. And then when Showbiz Pizza Place started in 1980, we, Showbiz Pizza Place, were the biggest customer of Bob's Space Racers. We bought all of Bob's games. We bought 2 Whac-a-Moles for every restaurant. And I thought, well, you know, that's a nice way for this story to end.